Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're tackling a question that I think a lot of us can relate to: boxing or a job.
Yeah, I hear this one all the time.
Right, it's like this big decision point.
Yeah.
Do you chase the dream,
Right.
or do you get a real job?
That's a tough one.
But
Yeah.
what if I told you that choosing might not be the answer? Like, what if you could use your love for boxing to actually open doors in your career?
I love that. You absolutely can. It's not always about going pro and aiming for that championship belt, although, hey, if that's your dream, go for it.
Yeah.
But for a lot of us, it's about being strategic and using the boxing world to your advantage.
So where do we even begin with that? What's the strategy here?
Well, just think about the boxing gym for a minute.
Okay.
It's not just a place to train. It's
right.
like this amazing network of people.
Okay.
You've got lawyers, entrepreneurs, teachers, everyone.
All sweating it out together.
Exactly.
So you're saying I could be sparring with a web developer and just casually mention that I'm looking for work?
You got it. You're already breaking the ice by having this shared passion.
Sure.
Just let people know you're open to flexible work.
Gotcha.
You never know what might come up.
So the boxing gym is like this hidden networking hub.
I like that.
I'm starting to see the potential here.
And don't forget about the online world, too.
Okay.
Like, documenting your dedication to boxing, showcasing your journey on LinkedIn, that can really attract employers who value things like discipline and work ethic.
Yeah. Makes sense. Showing up at the gym day after day definitely takes commitment.
Absolutely.
Shows you're the kind of person who can set goals and actually follow through.
Exactly. And speaking of commitment, let's talk about the mental and physical benefits of boxing for a second.
Oh, yeah.
You know, working out doesn't just sculpt your body.
Right.
It also transforms your mindset.
Oh, I can totally vouch for that.
Yeah.
There's nothing like hitting the heavy bag after a stressful day.
It's the best.
You walk out feeling so much more confident and just energized.
And that confidence you get from boxing can totally translate into your professional life.
Okay.
Whether it's nailing a job interview or confidently networking at an event,
I like it.
someone who is self-assured, they're going to stand out.
Like your inner Rocky theme song starts playing.
Exactly.
Okay, confidence aside, how do we actually make this work logistically? Like, how do you earn a living while still making time for training?
The key here is flexibility. Have you ever considered, like, freelance gigs or side hustles?
I've heard of those, but it all seems a bit overwhelming, to be honest.
It's really not as bad as it seems. There are websites like Upwork and Fiverr that offer a ton of remote opportunities.
Oh, cool.
And you can fit them right around your boxing schedule.
Okay.
You can find writing, virtual assistants, customer service, you name it.
Wow, so I could be working on a project while I'm waiting for my sparring session to start.
Exactly. You're the one in control of your schedule.
I love that.
And don't forget, you can actually use your boxing knowledge directly, too.
What do you mean?
Think about offering personal training on the side.
Oh, right. Turning my passion into a way to make some extra cash.
And helping others get fit at the same time.
Yeah, it's a win-win.
Totally.
Yeah.
And this flexibility, it isn't just limited to freelance work either.
Oh, okay.
Think about those more traditional part-time jobs, like customer service, retail, hospitality.
Yeah.
A lot of those industries rely on shifts,
Right.
which means you can pick hours that don't interfere with your training.
That's true. And with so many remote jobs popping up these days, the options seem even wider.
Exactly. Think about things like data entry, customer support, virtual assistants.
Okay.
You could literally work from anywhere and still make it to the gym.
This is seriously shifting my whole perspective. I was starting to think I had to choose between boxing and a real job,
Yeah.
but it sounds like there are ways to actually blend the two.
Exactly. You just have to be resourceful and strategic. It's not about sacrificing what you love.
Okay, I like that. And in fact, you're telling me that my passion for boxing could be a good thing when it comes to job hunting.
Absolutely. Think about it. When you're dedicated to something as physically and mentally demanding as boxing,
Yeah.
that shows a certain set of skills, right? Discipline, commitment, resilience,
I see what you mean.
the ability to set goals and see them through.
Yeah.
These are things employers look for.
So it's not just about being fit, it's about showing that you have a certain mindset.
Exactly. A fit body, fit mind approach.
I like that.
It shows that you're capable of pushing yourself, persevering, and handling challenges.
Right?
And of course, when you look good and feel good, you radiate confidence.
Yeah.
And confidence is magnetic, especially in the professional world.
So it's like a package deal. The skills on my resume, plus the dedication and drive that boxing represents.
You got it.
Yeah.
And we're just getting started. There are even more ways to actually make money directly from your boxing knowledge.
Oh, really? Like what? I'm all ears.
Well, think about personal training and online coaching.
Okay.
You can use your expertise to help others, either in person or virtually.
Right.
It's a great way to earn income while sharing your passion.
So I could create online boxing tutorials or even personalized coaching programs.
Exactly. And social media platforms, things like Instagram and TikTok,
Yeah.
they can be powerful tools to build an audience and really showcase your knowledge.
Okay, I'm getting it. Even if I don't become some online boxing sensation, just having that strong online presence can open doors to brand partnerships and sponsorships.
Exactly. The possibilities are endless.
Wow, this is seriously eye-opening. It feels like a whole new world has opened up just because I love to box.
That's the beauty of it. By embracing your passion for boxing and your career aspirations, you create this dynamic synergy
Yeah.
that benefits both areas of your life.
This has been a total game changer.
Yeah.
I was starting to think it was either,
I hear that a lot.
but it really sounds like I can find that sweet spot where boxing and my career complement each other.
Exactly. It's all about being strategic, being resourceful, and never giving up on your dreams,
I love that.
no matter how unconventional they might seem.
I'm feeling so much more energized about Boxing 80, my future career prospects now.
That's awesome to hear. And we're not done yet.
Oh, there's more?
There's so much more to explore about how boxing and career building can work together.
Can't wait.
We'll be back soon to dive even deeper into those strategies for leveraging your boxing journey to achieve your professional goals.
Fantastic. I'm ready for round 2.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive,
Yeah.
where we're exploring the exciting world where boxing and career goals collide.
I'm still pumped from our last conversation.
Me too.
It's amazing how something as simple as hitting the gym can actually boost my job prospects.
Right, it's all about perspective. We're breaking down this old idea that you can't have a fulfilling career and a passion for something like boxing at the same time.
Exactly. It's about finding that balance where they work together.
Yeah, like two sides of the same coin.
I like that.
Eh.
So what other hidden gems are we going to uncover today in this boxing career crossover?
Let's talk about how the skills you develop in boxing can actually translate into valuable assets in the workplace.
Okay, now you've got my attention. Give me an example.
Yeah.
How does dodging punches help me in the office?
Haha, maybe not dodging punches literally,
Right.
but the agility, the focus, that quick thinking you develop in boxing,
Yeah,
those are absolutely applicable to your professional life.
I can see that boxing requires so much concentration,
Right.
and you have to be able to adapt to your opponent's moves constantly.
Totally. It's like a mental chess game.
Exactly.
And those same skills,
Yeah.
they're so crucial in fast-paced work environments.
Okay.
Think about handling unexpected challenges, making decisions under pressure, staying calm when things get intense.
Right.
You're essentially training for that every time you step into the ring.
It's like I'm training to be a mental ninja in the boxing gym,
Haha, I love that.
preparing myself to handle whatever the corporate world throws at me.
Exactly. And then there's resilience,
Oh, yeah.
which boxing definitely teaches you.
For sure.
It's all about getting knocked down and getting back up, stronger than before.
I like that analogy because setbacks are bound to happen in any career,
Right.
but it's how we bounce back, how we learn from those setbacks.
Absolutely. Employers want people who can take a hit, so to speak, and learn from their mistakes.
So my boxing journey is like a crash course in resilience and perseverance.
I like that.
It is.
It totally is. And don't forget about discipline.
Right.
Sticking to a training schedule.
Oh, so hard.
It takes serious self-control and commitment.
It does.
And employers, they love to see that.
It's like saying, hey, if I can drag myself out of bed at 5 a.m. for a workout, I can definitely handle deadlines and a demanding workload.
Exactly. Discipline is key for success in any field.
Sure.
And boxing ingrains that in you.
Okay, this is making me rethink my whole approach to job hunting. Instead of downplaying my passion for boxing, I should be highlighting it.
You got it. It's about changing the narrative.
Yeah.
Your boxing journey isn't a distraction from your career. It's part of what makes you valuable.
Okay, we've covered networking, confidence, flexibility, and those transferable skills.
Yeah.
What else is there?
Let's take it a step further.
Okay.
Imagine a scenario where your passion for boxing actually becomes a direct asset in your job.
I'm picturing myself applying for a job as a professional punching bag tester.
Uh-huh.
I don't think my face is ready for that commitment.
That would be an interesting job.
It would.
But I'm thinking more about fields where your boxing background could give you a unique advantage.
Okay, what? I'm really curious.
Well, the fitness industry is an obvious one, right?
Yeah.
Personal training, boxing coaching, even opening your own gym someday.
Those are great options.
Yeah. But what if I'm interested in something outside the fitness world? There are possibilities there too. Think about things like sports marketing, event management, even journalism, like sports writing. Your boxing knowledge would give you amazing insights.
I never thought about it that way.
And a perspective that others might not have.
Right. It's like my passion for boxing gives me this built-in advantage.
Absolutely. And your enthusiasm for the sport, it's going to shine through.
Sure.
Which makes you a more engaging and credible professional.
Wow. A whole new world of career possibilities just because I love boxing.
And we're not even done yet. Don't forget about entrepreneurship.
Oh, yeah?
You could create a boxing-themed apparel line, develop fitness equipment, start a blog or YouTube channel.
Right. The entrepreneurial possibilities are endless.
They really are.
It's amazing to think that I can turn my passion into a career.
And you don't have to limit yourself to just one thing.
Right.
You can combine multiple avenues and create a career that reflects all your interests and skills.
It's so empowering. It's like the more we talk, the more I realize that I can have a fulfilling career and keep pursuing boxing.
Yeah.
They don't have to be mutually exclusive.
That's exactly the point. It's about getting rid of limiting beliefs and embracing a more holistic approach to life.
Okay, I love that.
Your passions and your profession can absolutely coexist.
This deep dive has been a total game changer. I'm walking away with a whole new perspective on my career.
I'm so glad to hear that. We want to challenge those old ideas about having to choose between passion and practicality.
I'm so excited about the future. But I'm curious, what's the next step? How do I actually land that dream job where my boxing background is seen as a good thing?
Great question. It all comes down to showcasing your unique story.
Okay.
And connecting the dots between your passion for boxing and the skills employers are looking for.
Okay, I'm ready for the next level. Tell me everything. Okay, we're back for the final round. I'm so ready to learn the secret to landing that dream job where my boxing background is actually a plus.
I wouldn't call it a secret. It's more about strategy. You have to present a narrative that really connects your boxing experience to what employers are looking for.
Okay, I'm all ears. How do I create that narrative? Where do I even begin?
Let's start with your resume.
Okay.
We need to go beyond just listing boxing as a hobby.
Right.
Instead, focus on those transferable skills you've developed through training.
So instead of just writing amateur boxer, I should be talking about discipline, resilience, performing under pressure.
Exactly. And don't just list them, showcase them.
Right.
Use action verbs and quantifiable results. Like instead of saying participated in boxing tournaments, you could say something like successfully competed in 10 plus boxing tournaments, demonstrating strong discipline, strategic thinking, and a commitment to achieving goals.
Oh, wow. That makes a huge difference.
Oh.
It's like I'm translating my boxing experience into corporate language.
Exactly. You want your resume to speak to people who maybe don't know a lot about boxing. You could even create a whole section called skills developed through boxing.
I like that.
To really highlight those qualities.
It's like saying, hey, I'm not just a boxer. I'm a problem solver, a team player, a strategic thinker, and I got that from my training.
You got it. Now let's move on to the cover letter.
Okay.
This is where storytelling comes in. It's your chance to connect your passion for boxing to the actual job you're applying for.
So I shouldn't just repeat my resume. I need to show them how my boxing experience makes me a perfect fit for this specific role.
Right. Let's say you're applying for a sales position.
Oh.
You could talk about how boxing has taught you persistence, resilience, and the ability to build rapport.
Yeah, those are all super important for sales.
They are. It's about showing them that boxing isn't just a hobby. It's a part of who you are and what you bring to the table.
I get it. And remember, show, don't tell.
Right. Use stories and specific examples from your boxing experience.
Like that time I got knocked down in sparring, but got back up and won the round.
Perfect. It's a story anyone can relate to, even if they don't know anything about boxing.
Okay, this is giving me so much confidence. I'm starting to see how my passion for boxing can help me stand out in the job market.
And then there's the interview.
Ah, yes, the interview.
This is your chance to really let your personality and your passion shine through.
Interviews can be nerve-wracking, though. What if I freeze up?
Just think of it this way. You've faced much tougher opponents in the ring. An interview is just a conversation.
Right.
Be yourself, be confident, and be ready to share your boxing journey.
Okay. It's about showing them that I'm not just qualified on paper. I'm driven, and I have these unique experiences.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to ask questions about the company culture.
Okay.
See how your boxing background could be an asset to their team.
I never thought about it that way, but that's a great point.
It shows you're proactive and that you're thinking about how your passions can contribute to their success.
I'm starting to see my boxing journey as a plus, not something to hide.
And remember, it's not about just getting any job.
Right?
It's about finding the right fit.
Okay.
Look for a company that values your passion for boxing and sees it as a strength.
That's so important.
Okay.
I want to work somewhere where I can be myself and where my dedication to boxing is seen as a good thing.
Those companies are out there. It might take a little more effort to find them, but it's worth it.
This whole deep dive has been so eye-opening. I'm walking away with a totally fresh perspective on my career path.
That's what we love to hear. We want to challenge those old ideas about having to choose between what you love and having a successful career.
I'm so grateful for all your insights and guidance. I feel like I have a roadmap now.
Remember, you have the power to create the career you want.
Yeah,
Embrace your passion, showcase your unique skills, and never give up on your goals.
I'm ready to step into the ring and knock it out of the park.
That's the spirit. We're always here to cheer you on.
Thanks for joining us on this incredible deep dive. Until next time, keep those jabs sharp and those dreams even sharper.